Hey guys, it's Charlie. It is September 14th, Monday. And I know I probably look a little weird, and I probably sound weird, but I had a head cold last week, and I flew on an airplane. Anybody who's done that, you know that if you have a cold and you fly, it just makes it that much worse. Well, with the way my schedule was for work last week and a trip I had planned at the end of the week for Denver, I ended up on 8 different airline flights between last Monday and last night. So it's taken a head cold and turned it into a catastrophe, I guess, is the only way I can describe it. And I've tried every home remedy under the sun, and I cannot bust this thing. But being as it's the anniversary of Lehman's collapse, I thought I'd make a video. I'm going to post 2 stories with this video. One is by the Nobel Prize-winning, government-loving economist Paul Krugman, basically saying how we have avoided a depression, and the reason is because of big government. And the other one is a story sent to me by Tracy, who subscribes to this channel, and it's from Joseph Stiglitz, another Nobel Prize-winning economist, who says that the banking system is absolutely no better off at all than it was before Lehman. In fact, it's worse because we've eliminated a bunch of the competition on Wall Street and made the banks that are left even bigger. So they're even more systemic than they used to be. So I'll link both of them with this video. The thing I wanted to talk about was the memory of I guess the way that the American people, and maybe this is the same throughout the Western world, we've been so trained to believe what we're told from the television, or from our leaders for that matter. Because I want to draw some comparisons here that that just shock me when I think about them. Today we have the president going on Wall Street talking tough, gonna reel him in and make him be more responsible. Well, first of all, I don't buy it for a minute, because I know that the single largest institution that gave money to his campaign was Goldman Sachs. And that's not saying anything against the Democrats, because it was the same for McCain. So for them talking tough is nothing more than rhetoric that they can go up and spout to give their constituents some sort of feeling of they're working for the little guy. So, to see him out there today talking tough against Wall Street is a joke, in my opinion. But what's even more of a joke is the fact that all the pundits are out there saying, for the most part, not all of them, for the most part, that depression is off the table, and in fact recession is over. And people are okay. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's the case. Because they say it on CNBC, and Washington says it, and my representatives say it, and we diverted a crisis. Well, you think about it this way. It's taken 12 short months to fix the largest meltdown in the history of the nation. And in fact the history of the world. Okay, and you can believe that, no problem. But you also have no problem believing that a war on terror, that we're waging right now, that started, basically in 2001, or 2003 when we went into Iraq. The war on terror, which is against an enemy that cannot be seen. There's no way to quantify a victory. There's no country to go after. This war on terror has now lasted almost twice as long as World War II, which had a defined enemy and a defined purpose, and that took 4 years to accomplish. Now we're fighting one that is you can't define it, yet the American people are just sucking it up. Like, well, this thing could last for decades. Well, why are they saying that? Because Bush came on television and said this could last for decades. It's the phantom enemy that we get to fight. So we have no problem believing that something like the war on terror can last forever, indefinitely. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of our troops are dying, and will continue to die. But it's okay, because that's what it's going to take, because the television tells me so. And just like the television tells me that, they also tell me that the worst economic meltdown in the world's history can be fixed and put to rest inside of 12 months just by a large government doling out a few bucks here and a few bucks there. None of it makes sense. None of it. So, at any rate, in fighting this cold, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just wanted to come out and thank everybody who keeps sending me news articles, and I do read every one of them, and keep them coming, because a lot of it is stuff that I hadn't found on my own, so keep sending it. All right, that's all I got.